Morning, boys. It is Wednesday, midweek. Back to rain. We've got, I think, 3 days now of quite sporadic sunshine and showers, but when it rains, it's going to rain real bad. Not sure what's happening this weekend. We shall see. Might want to get out in the cars, do something, of course. We are at 7:25 on the hours of the clock, and subscribers we're at 2522. We've had a few more soldiers join the group. Welcome. If you're new, say hello. We talk back. Friendly bunch around here. We don't take no yeah, none of that. So today I have a gorgeous, seen it already, I've got a 355 challenge Ferrari coming in. It's blue, the dark, I forget the paint colour, but it's a dark blue. It's really nice, really low, really wide. It will look proper nice next to the Lotus. Perfect opportunity for a little picky, if you know what I mean. So that's today. We've got to put a 7200 Pioneer flip-out CarPlay and Android Auto screen in it. I don't know if it has the Bose speaker kind of kit, but if it does, obviously we'll be putting in the amp cables, and probably need to use a ground loop isolator on the amp feed. Do with Audis as well, any of that amplified stuff. If you kind of boost the signal, like A3s are really normal for it, and Audi A4s as well. Change the stereo, it winds its nuts off. You need to separate basically the ground loop from the radio to the head unit, and you do that with an RCA ground loop isolator, and you stop the buzzing. Little tip. But that's today's task. I may have something coming in this afternoon, I can't remember. But certainly I've brought some bits and bobs with me. My old Xbox. We're going to get the sim set up upstairs. So at least when I'm not working, I'll have something to do. So that's today. We've had some feedback from the estate agents. Really good news. So the two people over the last, somebody yesterday and a lady Saturday, when wifey was down in the workshop at the weekend. The lady from Saturday is a lady from London. She's an investor, and she's basically sold some property down in London and wants to start buying houses in Swindon apparently as a rental thing, which is good because it means she's got plenty of money and the foresight and the business knowledge to do something with the house, which is great. We've got to be a little bit careful with rental properties because obviously she'll need to do lots of things to meet rules and regulations in order to rent out a house. Now, what we have discussed with, I discussed this with wifey last night, we need to be very clear that if she's going to put in an offer on our property, it's an offer to buy a house. Like we don't want to find that we're a month or 2 months into the sale and then find that she's had a survey done, realise that she needs to change a load of stuff to meet spec building regs, so say rental regs, and then start trying to beat us down on the price. So it's good at the same time, but obviously it needs to be made very clear that we are not going to start taking offers because she needs to spend so much money meeting a rental agreement. The house is already livable, but to suit her plan, that's not our problem. So that needs to be very clear from the start. Also, there was another couple that looked at it. They really liked it. They've got another house to view in the area, quite close by. They haven't exactly put in an offer yet, but they've said to the estate agent that they really liked our house, which is good. So I can only hope that the next one that they go and see is a complete dive. They like ours and put in a decent offer. Money wise, we've obviously lowered our little bar, our minimum offers above, and they did ask where we'd be and would we accept a lower offer than our lower point at the minute, to which thank God the estate agent pretty much went, no, don't even try it, because they're not going to take it. So they already know roughly where we're going to be about, and then obviously we can start discussing after that. So lots of exciting news. Hopefully we get this thing sold and we can move on to our next place. I want to be in there before Christmas, so it'd be nice. Fingers crossed, eh? Anyway, off to the shop, enough of a fill-in. I will see you soon when we've got the Ferrari in. Look at that, boys. That's a good day in the office. It's a good office to be in. I love the fact that the Lotus, the sills are so big like the Lotus, and it's a gated manual. Damien from DD, eat your heart out. Save the gated. Why have you not got one of these on the channel? So we've got a sticker Pioneer in here. Going to do CarPlay, Android Auto, digital radio, Bluetooth, all of the fun stuff in that little slot there. Oh man, 80s and 90s were so good for everything. For everything. What a peach. I love it, absolutely love it. Right guys, let's have a little update. Getting to grips with the old Ferrari. I've pretty much got most of the wiring loomed down. Weirdly enough, I think somebody's been in here before, because the aerial cables and some of the Sony changer leads were trapped underneath that metal pocket. So somebody's obviously taken this apart and not put it back together, because all of the cables, you can actually see the indentation just there where they'd kind of wedged the aerial cable underneath the shelf. But I've also now tackling this, so one of these Torx bits, I want to get this piece off here. One of these Torx bits has been gunned up and it's rounded off, so I'm now trying to use my snap-on easy out to see if I can actually get purchase on it and pull it out. Fun times, wish me luck. See you in a bit, bye. Gently does it. Jesus Christ, that's tight. Good old snap-on. Gosh, what an advert. I'll tell him about that when he comes to pick it up. Probably wants to get a new bolt for that, because that one is trashed. Good old snap-on easy outs. Well done, boys, nice product. Right then guys, Jesus Christ, it's a small cockpit when you're upside down and you're 6 foot. Not gonna lie. Oh, and that's what this thing's for, in case you guys have always looked at this and gone, why has he got a stall with only one end on it? So the idea is, it has feet one side but not the other, so you can light it across the sill, slide yourself in, work under the dash without having a seat or a handbrake wedged in your back. That's the point of this snap-on thing, and I tell you what, it works very well. I've used it on many a car now, including the Lotus, but this little rat bag is finally finished. Oh man, it's been a mission. So we've got microphone here in the center, best place I can see to hide it because I've got no entry in the dash. Pioneer obviously in there, digital aerial up there, and I've just tucked the USB underneath. But put ignition on, get your pawn ready. Oh, that's a nice sound. One lovely Ferrari with one lovely edge unit. Happy days. Oh yeah, this one's done guys. He's expected at about 4 o'clock. Gated! He's expected at about 4 o'clock. Let's see what he says. I hope he'll be happy with it. See you in a mo. Bye bye. Right then boys, Ferrari's been picked up. We got a lovely brand spanker of a Fiesta. We've got some paint mix. Just gonna start getting some parking sensors ready for tomorrow. We're doing front and rear. Give it a little coat, let it sit for a minute, come back to it in a bit. See you soon. Right then dudes, we're done. Ferrari has gone. He's happy with it, me too. We've got a Fiesta in. Our first coat of paint is put onto the sensors. Tomorrow we'll be removing the front bumper, doing our front and rear parking sensors on this little bad boy. She's just picked it up, obviously a bit nervous about hitting it, so we'll put sensors around the front, sensors around the back, so bumpers, front and rear bumpers got to come off. This is tomorrow and Friday's job. We've had a stock delivery, which is good, lots of Dynamat for a job next week. And look at these rims, they do look fantastic. Completely not functional. The front unfortunately catches because it's hella pokey, but they do look sick. My favourite wheels are Quipso 5s. I can't, I can't stop looking at it. I've dropped my wheels off with Rob. The OZs are with him, so he's going to get the tyres off for me. I trust him, does a good job. But he's going to get the tyres off so we can then start undoing the millions and millions of bolts, get the wheels stripped down and then start polishing the faces. Or if I can't do it and get them up to standard how I want them, then I'll probably send them back off to the guy in Gloucester that did them last time, or Stroud. He's an aircraft machine polisher and they use bead, so rather than media on a tool that spins, it's vibrations in a tank and different levels of grit, so the vibration slowly polishes the wheel. and obviously you get like the best finish ever. But he did it the first time, and that's probably why they've lasted as long as they have, without much need for attention. But now they're a bit poorly. They need some attention, so we need to do that. So parking sensors tomorrow and Friday. I may get them done in one day, we'll see. The weekend, what have we got in? Reverse camera, no, he's not coming in now. Got to fit a 7 amp on the L Grand we did the other day, and whatever else turns up on Saturday. When I'm beat, I'm gonna get home, make a video for you lovely lot. Subscriber count is doing well. Keep it up, boys, keep it up. Press that button in the bottom corner if you haven't already. Half of my subscribers, half of my channel watchers don't subscribe. So it's 5,000 of you in total. So come on, help a brother out, support the channel, press the button, click the bell notifications, because it all helps the algorithm. YouTube love it, and it does a solid for me. But I'll see you in the morning, guys. Take care, bye.